New at 5, brand new video outside the ICE facility in South Portland showing camps have been cleared out and protesters gone. This happened in the last several hours. When our crews were there earlier in the day, we did see camps and tarps and other supplies. Well, now it's all gone. Portland police say they don't clear camps, but do provide security during these actions.
And protesters have been there for a month now, and the camp has been causing commotion with neighbors who have complained about the noise. And we want to toss it now, and one neighbor filing a lawsuit against the city to try to get them to enforce that ordinance. Katu's Christina Giardinelli joins us live outside the ICE facility now. And so, Christina, that camp is completely gone?
Yeah, as you guys mentioned, the tarps, the supplies, they were stacked up to here on this fence. There were about a dozen people that were staying here every day for the past month, as you mentioned. And then you saw in that video, Rapid Response clearing out that camp. Just a couple hours ago, we were here talking to some of those protesters about the lawsuit you mentioned. It was filed by a neighbor just across the street over noise she said is coming from these protests. Sounds like this at all hours of the night, prompting a lawsuit filed against the city by Elvengrail. She lives across the street from where a group of protesters has been camped outside the ICE facility in South Portland. Elvengrail's lawyer, Julie Parrish, says the loud noises caused her client medical issues.
She's got injury in both ears right now, and she's got some ringing in her ears that won't stop, and then some other physical symptoms.
The lawsuit aims to get the city to enforce its noise ordinance. It claims residents have called PPB about the noise often, but says they're not taking serious action.
The lawsuit's really about asking the city why. Why aren't you coming to help the people in this community who are experiencing this? This is beyond free speech. This is not protected speech.
One of the protesters, Griffin, says many neighbors have supported the protests.
From what I've heard from the neighbors that I've seen, because I am local here, we've got a lot of support from the neighboring community, and they know exactly why we're here.
Can I show you the video that they were using as evidence?
Sure.
See what you think of it?
I'm much more disturbed by the dozens of armed men coming out of that building to clear a driveway. I have no idea what's happening here. But
what about did you hear that sound though? That squeaking sound?
The sound doesn't disturb me as much as the armed Gestapo.
The protest camp is not a monolith, though, and some, like Tracy Molina, would like to improve their relationship with neighbors.
And how long can we resist what ICE is doing to our families if we don't have the neighbor support?
As an Indigenous person, she says she's working with her relatives to change the environment at the protest camp so that it does not detract from her goal of protecting immigrants in ICE custody.
What's happening in our communities is terrible. Like, people are afraid to go to the hospital.
Now, it's unclear whether or not that camp will be back. I am not sure. We've reached out to try and find out if it has been cleared before. We'll have to monitor this in the future and see what comes of it. We did reach out to the city. They declined to comment on the lawsuit. In the past, Portland Police Bureau says they are trying to balance the need for protecting free speech while also enforcing the city's ordinance and the community's safety. We'll continue following this. For now, live in South Portland, Christina Giardinelli, Katu News.
All right, Christina, thank you. And now some developing news here. The Department of Homeland Security says 2 organizations illegally doxed ICE officials in Oregon. The groups allegedly printed flyers that included details like addresses, photos, and details about the officers' families. The department says attacks on immigration officials have risen significantly since President Trump took office. In a statement, Secretary Kristi Noem said that DHS, quote, will prosecute those who dox ICE agents to the fullest extent of the law, adding more, quote, these criminals are taking the side of vicious cartels and human traffickers, and we won't allow it in America.